Now let's do a quick one-handed dig here. I didn't bring my glasses, but I'm having trouble with those anyway, so I'll just pop this up and see what I get. Well, this time I just got a can top. Cool. Well, the soccer bling continues with another, look like a soccer coin. Cool. Well, a lot of people are confused and think that the sorrow doesn't discriminate well and gauging it doesn't go up and down. But this thing went off right at the zinc level when I was turning the dial, and it did turn out to be a very shallow zinc penny. So, so it's working out the way it's supposed to. I got another zinc signal with the Cibola. Let's see if it turns out to be a zinc this time. Oh Lord, not a zinc this time. But a piece of foil. Never works when you do a live dig. Well, here we go. Looks like I finally got a coin signal in this part. I've been around here for a while and all I've dug up here. Pull tab after pull tab after pull tab. And of course, I get a screw cap. Not one of my days. This is Texas Tiger Digs. Well, I'm ending this video and showing you a pretty meager return on this thing. I did get another piece of soccer bling from my little field there. Very, very popular with the soccer guys. Okay. And then I got a crusty zinc, and I have a copper penny. And I have the usual array of junk. Most of these were more or less coin size. This little brass piece, this brass goes off big time with every detector I've got. It reads like a silver or coin signal. And this is a piece of bent aluminum, just a nut, and in the usual array over here of the pull tabs and screw caps and this one thing. This thing actually did. Every time I do this, I go out with my pin pointer, and if I get more than 2 adjacent points, or even 2 points, then I know that I'm going to get something too large. Sometimes I'll still dig it. It's just temptation, but I'm trying to get past that. And another little piece of aluminum. So not a big return at all. I went out yesterday with my Sovereign GT. I did not use the big coil. I did not use the big coil tech coil. I used its standard with a 9-inch, 10-inch coil. The standard coil for the Sovereign GT. And I did a little search and it didn't find much. I retrieved a lot of pull tabs and aluminum, because I'm not discriminating a lot. I'm still going and pulling out everything I've got. On this one, I used my Cibola, and a lot of us, I'm not the only guy with more than one detector. I may be the only guy with too many more than one, but it's always a choice when you go out on what detector you're using, and sometime I'll talk to you about the reasoning for it. My simplest detector is my compadre, and probably the next in line is the Cibola in the beep and dig line. In the other line, I have both the Eurotech Pro and the Fisher F5. They're basically, Fisher F5 has a lot of dials and changes and nuances you can do, but the Eurotech Pro doesn't. So Eurotech Pro is much simpler, and sometimes I will take the simplest detector just because I really don't feel like concentrating so much on the, the, the intricacies of what's going on. Now, with the Tesoros, the intricacy is not in the settings, especially on the Cibola and the Compadre. There's a lot more intricacies on the Tejon. The intricacies at this is in the back end. It's when you're actually, getting the sound. A very good Tesoro, Tejon, Cibola, Vaquero, uh, detectors can tell a lot just from the way the sound is. And considering they're single tone machines, that's pretty impressive. In any case, I took the Cibola out because I wanted to keep it simple. For most of the time I kept it at about foil or one notch above iron on this one. Just let's beyond that one notch. So I was it doesn't actually have a foil tag on it, but it's one notch above iron. So I was using that, and I was digging a variety of things. When I got into the trashier areas, I ran up for discrimination, and picked up a coin or two, well, one coin. So that's basically what I did. Anyway, that's all I've got to say. Not an impressive display, and I'm going to be going out into some new areas real soon. And as the spring, then summer approaches, I'm also going to be doing some lake detecting. So now I've got to decide what I'm going to do for a water machine. I have the Excalibur's dry brother, the Sovereign GT, and I have a waterproof case I've built. So I might be using that there. And I'm also considering buying a waterproof machine. And that pretty much limits what you're getting. If you're going to get a waterproof machine, it's just about going to be Garrett. Now, I'm not saying it's the only one. There are several machines that are weighting machines and machines that you can actually use underwater. But the Garrett is simple. You go across the ground to some degree, and then you go out into the water. So I'm thinking about that. But something will have to go. Like I said, detectors come, detectors go. So, but if I actually do that, but we'll see as time goes by. In any case, this is Texas Tiger Digs. And that's all I've got to say right now, and I will see you next hunt.